Throughout the campaign, we've heard the president say he'll have to wait and see whether he would accept the results of the election. And with the nation so divided, some experts are concerned about a worst-case scenario, violent protests in the streets come election night and beyond. And as we wait for the final votes to be counted, how is the nation preparing for that possibility? New tonight, a look at training being done here in Arizona for federal response units. What role will Arizona's National Guard play? That's still unclear. ABC 15's Nicole Grigg is in Phoenix tonight explaining how our governor plays a key role in this decision for our part of the country.
Experts tell me they think the National Guard has likely already been training for civil unrest come the election night, but details are limited from our state leaders as our governor would be the one to deploy them. New video showing Arizona National Guard members training as a rapid response team. This would be the team to be sent if there's civil unrest election night. National Guard members from 2 states are on standby, Arizona for the West and Alabama for the East. 2 Republican governors.
Certainly, I would be the last to say there may not be some kind of politics involved. But the pragmatic truth is, with both the Arizona and the Alabama units, you have immediate access to air.
We asked the governor's office if anyone could speak with us on camera about the role, but we're not given the opportunity. So ABC 15 talking with ASU professor Braden Allenby. He teaches about national security, the military, and emerging technologies. He says if units are deployed, they will be military police units.
And that's important because military police, unlike, say, infantry units, are trained to deal with policing situations. So they're trained to be able to go in to a civilian environment and help impose order through policing, not through military means.
We asked Professor Allenby if he thinks we would see military uniforms at polling locations election day or only if violence erupts.
I would suspect that they probably are not committed to either one. I think that we would probably only see the deployment if there were problems with violence. And that if what you needed was people patrolling, say, around polling areas and things like that, that would be done by local authorities.
The National Guard says they cannot speculate where boots would deploy. A spokesperson with the governor's office says, quote, this type of agreement is not election day related. It simply allows the AZ National Guard to stand ready if there is a request from another state. Arizona's former emergency management director tells us that another governor would ask Governor Doug Ducey to send in military police.
So when you put National Guard units on standby, it's really to say we might need you, and that allows some preparation ahead of time to get them out the door quickly.
As for what role will they play if they're deployed, all we know is it will be in a supportive role. Examples we were given were area security, escorting emergency equipment, or helping with traffic. They would not say if they'd be armed, but Professor Allenby tells us he thinks units would likely be armed and that record early voting could help minimize the threat.
If the entire election came down to 24 hours with specific polling locations, the potential for violence would be very high. But if many people have already voted, then election day becomes less of a flashpoint. And that may turn out to be, in fact, one of the lessons of this election.
If the National Guard is requested by other states and they're activated, they would be able to respond within 24 hours. Reporting in Phoenix, Nicole Grigg, ABC 15, Arizona.